Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. I'm your host CPC Gamer, and I have been told that this is a brave choice of game to play for YouTube. Yeah. And I kind of feel like that bit in Yes Minister, where we are told that the best way to stop the Prime Minister from doing something is to tell him he is making a courageous decision. Oh, morning man, how's it going? So, you guys may have noticed that my village... Ooh, I'll have that. That my village is kinda empty as of late. Like, you remember when all these houses used to have people in them and not, nothing? I remember that. And I miss it. Because it's a lot more fun to have little NPCs pottering about the place, you know? Oh, get out of here, you guys! Come on, get! I know you're dad! Lousy rabbits. But you see what I mean? Nature has taken over at this point. We need to sort this mess out. And that's the point of today's episode. We're going to see if we can repopulate the village somewhat. Now, we did start going down this path a few episodes back, when I managed to trap a zombie villager, but he subsequently despawned. So we're going to start by catching another one. And thankfully, I have been told a much better way of trapping enemies through use of the Trish Trench. Trademark paid and applied for. Now, admittedly, I was told to use this as a means of keeping monsters out of the village, but I think I can modify it and use it for healing some monsters. And I'm going to explain the specifics of using the trench when we actually come to use it properly, but I don't know, I reckon Minecraft players will probably work out what's going on before then. Let's see if you do. Your first and only clue will be that I'm going to put some dirt there, and there, and then I'm going to go and grab some more of it. And I'm going to be exceptionally neat and tidy as I do it, because, bizarrely, I can't stand to see big, ugly gaps in the scenery. Which is weird, because the whole point of this game is to take it apart and just shape it however you want when you put it back together, you know? Also, I guess I dug up too much dirt. Ah, well, I'll save that for later. I'm sure it'll come in handy. I'm also going to go ahead and grab some sugarcane while I have the chance. Not just for making paper this time, I actually need some for what I'm about to do. Yeah, that's all in place. And we also need some nether wart. Wait, 4? Huh. Well, we'll plant 1 and chuck 2, because we only need 1 for this. Fun thing, I wrote a shopping list of stuff I need for this part of the game before I went to Japan, about 2.5 months ago at this point. And it's still here, just waiting on my desk. Right, we need 3 blocks of glass, and a collection of goodies from the storage chest. So like blaze rod, brown mushroom, glowstone, a stack of gold, spider's eye, yeah, paper, might as well, apples, ender pearl, and some gunpowder, and I think that's it. Yes! Yes it is. Alright, so let's pack some of this stuff away. We don't need it now, but we might need it later. And such is the curse of the gamer. And now, we need to do some crafting. Some ladders, first of all. And then we need a couple of golden apples. And I swear it's gotten harder to make those. I'm sure you could do it with gold nuggets, not ingots. Anyways, with the ender pearl and the blaze powder from the blaze rod, we can make an Eye of Ender, which will show us the way to the final boss door later on, because I'm not doing that right now. What I am going to do is I'm going to put these ladders down and maybe trade some of this paper if I had enough. I mean, I think I do, but I pretty consistently think that trading with the librarian is easier than it actually is, so who even knows at this point? Alright, you there. And you two go there and there. And thus, the Trish Trench is ready to go. Now all we need is some monsters. And also the means through which we heal them, which is a pretty convoluted step, I have to say. Oh, and speaking of which, I knew I forgot to make something. We also need to craft that glass into bottles. That's like one of the most important steps in this whole malarkey. This is going to be a good recording session, I can already tell you. Alright, where are you, library man? I need to get some emeralds. You seen him? Oh, wait, never mind, there he is. Gosh, you're fussy today. There we go. Right, next, we're going to make some potions. First thing you need is bottled water. And thankfully, the bottles are so small, you can fill them from any standing water block without making it vanish, as opposed to filling a bucket. Now the second step is to use the brewing stand to add your ingredients. Now today, we're going to be making 2 different potions, which is actually pretty handy because it shows off some of the properties of the various other elements in the game. And while that's doing its thing, let's just put you away for safekeeping. Now, to start off with, we've brewed a potion with a fermented spider's eye, which by itself will eventually brew, there we go, a potion of weakness, which halves our attack when we drink it. What a useless potion. But if we add some gunpowder to the mix, then the potion will change and become useful. Or at least useful to us. So as an ingredient, fermented spider eyes will corrupt the potion that you're making. But that's not always a bad thing. For example, the night vision potion will corrupt into a potion of invisibility. Like, it is exactly the same as Mantarok from Eternal Darkness. Anyways, the gunpowder turns your potions into splash potions, so you get their effect by throwing them at people, rather than drinking it yourself. It makes sense, right? Gunpowder is explosive, so they make potions function like grenades. Now potion number 2, the base component is netherwort. And netherwort doesn't actually do anything, it just makes the water suitable for adding other components. Which, I guess, actually is doing something. But it makes an awkward potion, which actively doesn't do anything when you drink it. Let's buff it with some blaze powder, see what that does. Let's sort out my inventory while I do it, thus making it so I can't just fast forward this bit, and I'm stuck here talking to you guys throughout the brewing process. It's a shame, really, because gosh, this takes a long time. Alright, now we have a potion of strength, plus 50% attack for 3 minutes. Now let's see what glowstone does to it. Actually, no, hang on a second, what time is it? Excellent, we don't have much longer to wait after this potion is ready. So yes, adding glowstone dust to a potion increases its potency, but shortens the duration. So with this, we now have more than double the attack power, but it will only last half as long. Now you can also add redstone, which is basically this game's equivalent of electricity, which will increase the duration. But you can't do that with powered up potions, like you can only have one effect or the other. And this goes back to something I said in an earlier episode. I talked about how the properties of brewing ingredients don't make a lot of sense, and I mean, I stand by that, actually. Some of the stuff makes sense, like carrots give you night vision, rabbit's feet let you jump higher, but like, why does glowstone, essentially a crushed up light bulb, make potions more powerful? Now, yes, some of it is to do with the inherent problem of applying chemistry to fictional materials, but I don't know. Some of it's pretty obtuse, and I'm glad that there's a chart online for me to copy. And that's basically how most of Minecraft goes, to be honest. Anyways, back to the point of today's episode. Any monsters about? Yes, there is! And this guy will serve as a volunteer. Whether he wants to or not, actually. So get over here! I'm coming for you! Pow! Ha-ha! Now the enhanced potion of strength is enough to kill most standard enemies in one hit, which is a brilliant thing to have when you're going monster hunting. Also, you see those particles flying around in front of the camera? They're coming from my character model, and they indicate that we're under the effect of some potion or other. And specifically these are red, because we've got a strength boost. Well, get out of here, Skeleman! You're not who I'm looking for. I want a zombie. A zombie villager, specifically. Now in the PC version, they have a spawn rate of about 5%, and I don't know if they spawn more frequently in the console version, but I know that I've seen 5 or 6 already. I don't know if that means they're just more common, or if I go through a lot of monsters. I mean, either one is possible. Especially tonight as I'm dropping them left and right. Although, with that said, the game doesn't seem to want to spawn any monsters nearby. I got the kind that I need. Where is everyone? And here's me all dollied up and nobody wants to come out and play. Except for that guy, who is a spider, so he doesn't count. Are you... Oh, nope, you're not what I want. No, but you awake, apparently. That's just embarrassing for you. You go away as... Well, okay, that spider didn't die, did it? Okay, no it didn't. That means my potion's worn off already. Good to know, because you don't want to make a run at a creeper and just take one swing. That's a good way to die. Now you see, what you're supposed to do is this. You take a run at them, and you make 3 swings. Much better. Oh, and I'm going to get you next just for good measure. Man, this is fun and all, but like... I need some zombies. I suppose the experience will come in handy for some of the other stuff that I want to show off today. But that's getting ahead of myself, so let's concentrate on the monsters. Specifically this guy in his cool shades. That's meant to be a skeleton wearing a leather helmet, but this particular pack makes the armor look like clothes, and I think that is great. Oh, get out of here, you! You're stopping what I actually want from spawning. Right, so let's... Oh, no, I see you. I don't want you to be around here. So that's a witch, and they are one of the more dangerous enemies, but not because they're particularly strong in a fight. What they do is they stack status effects on top of one another and kill you passively. That's the worst kind of murder. Also, in the console version, they're kind of bugged. Like, they're meant to cackle and have their own set of attack, hit, and death sounds, but in this version of the game, they're entirely silent. Oh, and it's you! Yes! Alright, get over here, man. You're our lucky winner of a brand new shot at humanity. You coming? Yes, you are. Excellent. So, time to show off how the Trish Trench works. First off, we need to dive in and hope that the monster will follow. Oh, there we go! So putting a ladder 1 square off the floor means that I can climb out, but the monsters cannot. Because I can jump, but the monsters can't. Now next up, we hit him with a splash potion of weakness, and then we jam a golden apple in his face. Lastly, we use the dirt to cover him up, which will protect him from the sunlight and other monsters so he can heal up in peace. Now the sizzling noise that you may have heard beneath me talking is this game's way of letting you know that the healing process has begun. And while we wait for it to finalise, let's go beat up some more stuff. This is clearly the best plan for someone who just got an incredibly lucky spawn and is playing without save sky. And while we do, I think that the healing process perfectly sums up what I was saying in some of the earlier episodes about how impenetrable the game can be to people who don't know how it works. Like, I would never, in a million years, have worked out the combination of Splash Potion of Weakness, Golden Apple, if I hadn't looked it up online. And the only reason I looked it up online was because I wanted to know how to get the achievement for healing a zombie villager. Like, it never would have occurred to me that I could fix zombies, but only certain ones. So, I mean, to that end, who even worked that out in the first place? I mean, fair play to whoever it was who found that out. No, actually, fair play to whoever worked that out and then wrote it down. Whoa, hello. Well, that was fairly lucky. And I like that the sound effect of picking stuff up is very clearly a gentle clap, because it means the follow-up to a massive explosion is effectively a little round of golf claps. Oh, can I get another iPod out of this? Oh, no I can't. Perhaps for the best, because I saw that spider coming up behind me. I'll get him after this guy. There we go. And I know I already healed one zombie villager tonight, but I can't help but think I could heal upwards of one zombie villager tonight, you know? I guess I'm just greedy. Although with that said, I do know that the longer you stay in one house, like in the same place, the game will spawn more and better monsters to come and kick you out of it. Like, maybe it's going to spawn more zombie villagers more frequently to compensate. Although it's almost daybreak, so if we are going to see another one, it won't be tonight. I'm gonna stay out, though. And I won't even ask permission from my parents. Oh, I'm a rebellious child. Man, that doesn't have nearly as much of a kick to it, given that this game doesn't have a fatigue system, which is probably for the best. Are you another zombie villager? You are! Awesome! Oh! Hey! Hi, how's it going? Alright, this is going to be a kinda tricky one. And I'm gonna put you into the one on the right, I think. I wonder what's gonna happen to this guy's armor when he heals up. I mean, it's probably just gonna vanish, but wouldn't it be great if I get some free armor? I love some free stuff. Oh, and my spatial reasoning continues to be amazing. I remember being bad at controlling LSD, and I remember my inability to throw blocks down in the right order. Oh, and there's another one! What times? Now, this is going to be a bit of an issue because I only have enough materials to properly heal 2 zombies. I mean, hopefully I can set it up so that this guy will stick around until I can find some more gold. I don't know. Either way, let's bury him and hope that he stays put. Oh, actually, no. Let's take this one out so I can see him in the pit. Because he'll be safe from the sunlight down there, and hopefully being able to see him will stop him from despawning. I hope. Alrighty, with that done, let's grab the last few bits of sugarcane and probably go and take a nap. I mean, not really, because the sun's already coming up, but we're certainly going to do something. Yes, I know, let's take a sweep in the village to clean out whatever stragglers there are, waiting to kill my villagers. Because, I mean, I think this is how they died last time. The overhang on some of the houses counts as shade, which means these monsters can just freely wander about my village, causing mayhem and destruction. One might say they're on a rampage! And that spider was not meant to be hostile. I'm pretty sure it counts as being daylight right about now. Aha! Yes, there we go. All the monsters have burst into flames. Oh, except for that guy, whose cool glasses give him all the protection he needs. And infinite ammo. Wait, no, the bandana was infinite ammo, wasn't it? Was there an equipable in Metal Gear that was something to do with wearing sunglasses? I don't know. Doesn't matter either way because that guy's dead. His cool glasses protected him from the sun, but not from my sword. And you know what? I'm really pleased with this result. Like, I wasn't expecting 1 zombie villager to spawn, forget 3. Couldn't you only heal 2, Andy? Yeah, shut up, kid. Now, we're gonna finish up by sorting out some of the inventory here, and getting rid of some of the stuff the creeper left behind. Oh! Hey, 2 birds with 1 stone, maybe? Maybe? Apparently not. I was kind of hoping I could shove the cactus into the single block hole there, but I guess the game doesn't want me to do that. Right. Little bit more sugarcane, and then we'll be done. I'll be honest, I'm mostly doing this for the achievement, and when I get that, I'll be more likely to just buy the stuff I want rather than finding the materials to make it, but that's for another day. And that said, it's time to call it a day. I'm going to hang around here until these 2 heal themselves, and then I'm going to start the next episode by unwrapping them. So join us next time for the big reveal, and until next time, look at that E! E for excellent.